You thought leaving would make you feel strong, empowered, free, and maybe for a moment it did, but now you just feel exhausted, depleted, like you can barely function, like getting through a normal day takes everything you have. And you're wondering what's wrong with you. Why aren't you feeling stronger? Why does freedom feel so heavy? Let me tell you something. You're strong, incredibly strong. But strength after narcissistic abuse doesn't look the way you think it should. It doesn't look like bouncing back quickly. It doesn't look like being fine. It doesn't look like immediately thriving. Strength after this kind of abuse looks like exhaustion. And there's a reason for that. You've been in survival mode for so long that your nervous system is completely depleted. You've been hypervigilant, constantly monitoring their moods, walking on eggshells, managing their reactions, suppressing your own needs. That takes enormous energy. Energy you've been burning through for months or years. And now that you're finally safe, now that the immediate threat is gone, your body is crashing. Hard. This is what happens after prolonged stress, after trauma, after living in a constant state of alert. Your adrenaline runs out. Your cortisol levels try to regulate. Your nervous system tries to come down from high alert. And that process is exhausting. It's your body finally allowing itself to feel the full impact of what you've been through, because it couldn't feel it while you were still in it. You had to be strong then. You had to survive. Now you can finally fall apart. And falling apart takes energy too. So if you're exhausted, if you can barely get out of bed, if simple tasks feel impossible, that's not weakness. That's your body doing exactly what it needs to do. It's recovering. It's processing. It's healing from a prolonged period of threat and stress. And that looks like exhaustion. Strength right now looks like getting up even when you don't want to, like feeding yourself even when you have no appetite, like asking for help even when you're ashamed to need it, like setting boundaries even when you feel guilty, like saying no even when you're programmed to say yes, like choosing yourself even when it feels selfish, like staying away from them even when you're tempted to go back. That's strength. Not the pretty kind, not the inspiring kind, but the real, raw, unglamorous kind. The kind that keeps you going when every cell in your body wants to give up. The kind that gets you through one more day even when you can't see the point. The kind that holds boundaries even when breaking them would be easier. You're not weak for being tired. You're strong for still being here, for still trying, for still choosing freedom even when freedom is harder than you expected. You left. You recognize the abuse. You're protecting yourself. You're rebuilding. That takes more strength than most people will ever understand. So stop expecting yourself to look like the strong women in movies who leave and immediately thrive. That's not real. Real strength after abuse looks messy, looks tired, looks like barely holding on some days. And that's okay, because you're holding on. And that's everything. Be gentle with yourself. Rest when you need to. Accept that healing is exhausting. And know that this exhaustion is temporary. You won't always feel this tired. But right now, your body needs this. Your mind needs this. Give yourself permission to be exhausted. You've earned it. You've been strong for so long. Now you get to rest. And resting is strong too. You're doing better than you think. You're stronger than you feel. And you're going to make it through this exhaustion to the other side. Thank you for being here. For recognizing your strength even when it looks like exhaustion. Subscribe to Soft Words for hard days for more support as you heal.